So Lucy has the choice to go for an expansion or to disrupt this. It's a DK, so no craziness right off the bat. Freedom! Thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs, man. That is much, much, much appreciated. Slowly but steady climbing towards these 2,500, which is quite a dream. Thank you for that. Demon Hunter with Immolation. Invo Potion as well. Absolutely lovely. And nice little sidestep by Lucy. This is probably taking some little bit more time to go for this expansion, but Moon is expecting him at the bottom left, and this is not where he is. Moon is scouting this though, so the Demon Hunter will be here, unlike Kaho, for example, versus Happy, where it was a big mistake to not scout both spots. Solid detonate, but not overwhelming. Clears the entire spot. That's level 2, that's the Unholy Aura, and not enough damage to deal with the Ziggurat. Again, quite a good early game.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Ooh, Moon, careful. He has a staff though, so it's buying time.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。一座基地正遭到围攻。
Just runs into an Arab like this. Okay, constant threat. Lucy with good scouting in the north. Figured this out. I mean, it's not hard to guess that Moon is gonna expand on Twisted Meadows, is he?
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
That's a lot of ghouls. That's a cancel. Moon is teching in the meantime, but since the pressure is here, can't pressure in the south. Moon can. Oh, nice little positioning, but gets extra HP regen with the sack skull that he still had. Is it the right call to not commit to the tree? It's almost finished. And he wants to go for these mercenaries. It's of course juicy experience. Lucy, he had a lot of items, but what he didn't have is a dust. So archers can be hidden. Berserker Micro looks fine, and Moon defends this well. But if he has to defend, that's quite a loss for him already. On even basis, Undead for the longest time should be ahead. And then is it Fiends or is it Gargs? So far only one crypt. Got the resources for another crypt right now. It's not using it. Oh, there it is. Okay, gargoyles it is. And Moon has the right read, going for a panda. This is gonna be explosive. Could also, of course, be super long and lame, but... Oh, hello. Hello, Demon Hunter. Got the staff, got some good chip damage in. Immolation as well. Not too much mana anymore, so it will be quite expensive to heal him up again. Lucy sidestepping a little with the DK while always providing that aura. But Panda can creep. It's a Jack though. Whoops. Oh, deny almost worked. And Moon almost atypically with an early wind. Early double wind. So he did figure out that this is Garx. Maybe because he didn't see a fiend here. But man, how much time this Demon Hunter is buying is crazy. Tier 3 on the way. Hippos should be coming, and then possibly a Dreadlord. But Moon, his multitasking lacking a little. Panda not continuing to creep in the middle of the skirmish. So it could be Dryad Bear Hippo. And then a bunch of expansions. Lucy with the trouble that the DK was of course roaming a lot. Didn't level to 3. Would love to have Unholy Aura 2 actually. Especially against Drunken Haze. Lich is out but also not leveled. And we're still waiting for tier 3 on both sides before the craziness really starts. Nice interception by Moon in the middle. That's a lot of Ancient of Winds, everybody. Little bit of FFA flavor, isn't it? Yeah, of course, if you can outproduce the undead with the air units, you might have a shot. And Moon is buying a ton of time for that setup. There is lots to creep. There is lots to expand. Not a single Whisper Ass, right? Yeah, I'm not looking forward to casting the first fight, to be honest, but if 200 supply armies clash, I'm up for it. Could actually be worth to go for Keeper third if you're Moon. If this continues to be a creeping game, which I think it is, because Lucy should also add a Dreadlord. Yeah, and then we have this interesting dynamic of Nova versus Drunken Haze Breath of Fire. Heal scrolls available in the Undead shop, but not in a Night Elf shop. Who's going for more expansions? Who got better upgrades? And will we have Vamp Aura / Thorns Aura? You can't just pick a Ghoul, Garg and a Hippo and say, oh, X is better than Y. It's not an isolated case. And of course, Hippos don't have the prioritize ability. Well, they can only attack air, so they kinda have the prioritize ability. Build in. Double heal scroll, nice by Lucy to take them away. And here, oh, Drunken Haze. And here we go, Nova, Breath of Fire, heal scroll. 2 on each side. Ooh, Moon is low in supply. If Lucy micros as well, this is his fight, and the Gargs reign supreme. That was 8 Hippos going down. But on the other side, also Demon Hunter in trouble. Panda TPing out. Invo Potion still there. Another Garg falling. And man, these guys are burning through their resources. Still the big mana potion here. Naga third. I think this is a huge mistake. I wouldn't even hate a panda for Lucy. Oh, Pendant of Energy. He contested the red spot. Moon, of course, forced into a town portal with that. Good experience lost. And Moon? Is he just expanding again? Lucy has to recover a bit, mana-wise. And army-wise. Wisp is in position at 9 o'clock, but you don't want to spend the resources yet if you don't have the necessary consumables. Oh my god. Vamp Aura would be insane now. But here comes Moon, willing to fight. No heal scroll though, but a level 3 panda with a mana potion. That's a mighty, mighty force. Doesn't get too many of these air units, to be honest. Moon stays at 50, Lucy break-in. Alchemist? Yeah, Alchemist would have been amazing as well. Sappers? Wonder how that will work out. Distraction? Oh, the Lich is right there. Should be too easy. For now, the Sapper is alive. Moon, go keep her. Boom. Okay, that's Sapper. Sad life. As so often, but this even sadder. Had no greater purpose. Another attack. That's of. Oh, did they see the? You saw it now. Gotta be quick, but without Panda you can't fight. Yeah, go. Yeah, he had no TP. Oh my god. Oh my god, that would have been so bad. Moon knows. Moon 1000% knows. Trying to prevent this. Little bit of a lead, but only one heal scroll on each side. This can go either way depending on control. Not too easy to do. Oh, that was a misstep. Level 4, and mind you, the mischance and movement speed of Drunken Haze shall not be underestimated. My god, Lucy is getting torn in half. Nothing left. GG. GG. There, just like that. Moon's head with another person's body. Just a win. Outpositioned. Outmaneuvered. 1-0. That was map 1. And then now we move on to Lost Temple. Lost freaking Temple, everybody. Is he brave enough to play the Dreadlord first? And I feel like there was much more possible for Lucy in this game. The mediocre skill commentarist player saying that a guy from Grandmaster rank is doing wrong. Nice. A mediocre chatter is saying what a Grandmaster caster is doing wrong with his first line of chat. Lol. There we go. 1-0 Moon. Okay, Lost Temple. I'm really curious how this pans out. And what the play is. Because Lost Temple is quite a bit different as it's even bigger. And again, a close spawn. Of course, the chance for close spawn is twice as high as cross spawn. Obviously. Or even more. Yeah, no. Probably twice as high. So Moon, with his exploit, the close position. And is it a Dreadlord? He played Dreadlord versus Human, but it's of course a whole different matchup. Ooh, Moon again with the Beastmaster. He played this before. Against PCG, and it was wonderful. No Dreadlord, but yeah, Lucy has to be aware that a Beastmaster could be coming and that he will disrupt the expansion, and then he has to play accordingly. So if Lucy saw the games of Moon vs PCG, he pretty much knows exactly what's up. And it is the Beastmaster, yeah. Relatively easy to read. I like that Lucy is indeed not playing the same as PCG, not going for a fast expansion with that, way less exposed. And now I'm curious if Moon's Beastmaster is playing out long term. Oh, just like that. Wow, Town Portal forced after 50 seconds. Dude, Foggy is casting it too. He said that Naga pick was the best option for Lucy in your chat. Cast guy is saying the opposite. Yeah, did Lucy win with that Naga or what? Or not? Did everything fall apart when he picked that Naga or not? Would have been the late game, like would have the late game been better with Vamp or Carrion Swarm versus Hippos or not? Dude, I've casted so many FFAs and long game Twisted Meadows games with a high supply long expos are pretty similar to FFA games, and of course it's a Dreadlord. Oh, Moon trying to block his way out. Oh, with Aura would have been so good. Like the detonate. And it is a bit oppressive, of course. But Beastmaster will fall off to a degree. It's an interesting and weird dynamic. Dude, he gets the surround again. Lucy's surrounds in the past couple of weeks. Holy moly. This is so good. I said this already when we were casting Fountain of Mana. Sometimes he has these days where it just clicks. And that is pretty much a perfect way to play against this. Don't expose yourself to the hunt because they take a lot of damage. Don't expose your like a possible second base to Beastmaster Hunters because they will take a lot of damage. Beastmaster can be dispelled, of course, later, but dispelling a bear is tough and it does a lot of damage to fiends. So that's rough. So that's what I mean with interesting dynamic before we add these 2 surrounds. And now that he's stabilized, things are fine. Oh, thank you very much for the sub. Oh my god. I mean, surrounding hunts is not the hardest thing in the world, and it's still exposed, but the trades are absolutely worth it. Oh, wow! Another surround. It's nighttime. We have another dust on cooldown. He fights out, but that's just a coil. If he wants to go for it. Boom, level 3, baby. Is that ghoul seeing it? Yeah, totally saw it. Holy guacamole. Wait, did he not? He just walked there. Ha! He's killing the beastie! Of course, he has still no TP. Can he reach? Yep. Pook. Doesn't even need the Nova. But was that too much time? No, it wasn't. It shouldn't have been. Oh, maybe it was. Oh, it's up. They're all up. Okay, now that's interesting. Moon has almost no follow-up though. Yeah, Moon. Oh, Jesus Christ, long day. Is Moon just winning this out of nowhere? Did he buy enough time? My god, Lucy. You walked there with a ghoul. I saw it on the minimap. And decided to let 4 APs come up. 5 surrounds. All for nothing. Much love for Moon to realizing that that is still an option. But if the wagons come out, this should be dealt with. And I think he bought the time. Even if the slaughterhouse falls, if it produces 1 wagon, it is alright. But Moon is making this so close. Ridiculous. Yeah, piercing damage versus fiends doesn't really work. Beastmaster does not much on level 2. The early game was too bad. Coil needs it. APs don't do anything versus heroes. There we go. Boom, defended. And that is Moon. Only on tier 2, of course, but no expansion. Versus a high level Lucy with close to 4-3. Tier 3 on the way. 2 wagons at the moment kinda useless. But late game is still nice. But Moon made it way closer than expected. Now the slaughterhouse can be used for statues, destroyers, etc. And we still have Huntress, man. These are so weak.
一位玩家的部队，一座基地正遭到围攻。
Interesting decision to go for Moon's base, though, without mana. Could have been an easier game for Lucy if he just cancels the APs earlier. No. Deny, 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 deny. Oh, he tried to. Okay, no way. The counter surround, also no TP. We have no Nova. We have no coil. Oh man, I love the addition of Twisted. Of Lost Temple. God damn, I continuously confuse these two. But yeah, pushing against two available wagons is still tough. Three wagons though, that seems a bit much. If Moon had an expo, I'd say yup, he will find a way to close this out. But with 3 seconds on the clock, with the Lich back, with Orb available, and with 3 wagons, as I said. It's all free XP. The hunts are free XP. The summons are more or less free XP. Lucy forgot the next ziggurat though, but Moon sees it as well. GG! This goes full distance! Very good early game by Lucy. Little bit of a shaky mid game, but totally fine. And of course we got a new comment by our friend. Who was it? Wait a second. You telling that Naga is wrong for an undead player as a third hero, you gotta blame Happy cause that's his choice too and he's bad, right? Well, you probably haven't then seen all the games of Happy Way went Naga with Dreadlord third. And obviously, Naga is a tempo hero, so you can close out games with a fast tier 3 push, but Lucy didn't go tempo. He picked that fight and then he pulled back. And then, obviously, the Naga didn't scale too well. Or did you see the Naga with a decisive victory in that last fight at the bottom where a Carrion Swarm or a Vampiric Aura could have been very, very good. Or, you know, just a sleep against the Panda. Or an Acid Bomb against the Hippos. Or a Heal Spray. Or did the Naga just win that fight and that's why Moon won? That sounds odd. Maybe you're wrong. I don't know. But what I do know is that we get Echo Isles, and this is usually a fast expansion map. But since it's Moon, this could again be a Huntress play. He tried that quite a few times today. I thought at first it's just a way to end the game quickly. Could just be... Could just be his style. Yeah, exactly, comrade. Could just be a keeper with push. You're both really annoying. I can see that. That was the last one for sure. Yeah, a lot will come down to this early game. Echo Owl's usually an undead pick. Now with this odd map pool, It's Moon's pick. So Lucy's got to scout a lot. Final map for today? Yep, until the FFA. I think FFA is at 8 today. Let me check. I should just pin this thing. Schedule, FFA. Yep, 8 p.m. today. And we got a game. Ooh, Lucy or Moon? Who's gonna do it? Moon right hand side, Lucy left hand side. I don't expect anything else than DK Ghouls, of course. It's a normal altar, so no Beastmaster, no Dark Ranger, Demon Hunter or Keeper. With every other undead it should be a Demon Hunter, but given the Ancient of War position, this is a Keeper. Moon not abandoning this. Just like Kaho showed, there are some maps where you can go for it and can be successful. So with Keeper, you can either buy time and expand yourself, or play it a little foggy-esque and try to overwhelm with treants. And both is possible. It's a little bit up to Lucy what he allows Moon to play. If he's not even expanding, if he's flipping that script, because usually you would just run down immediately. Very far forward the buildings that will help identifying the push, but that also opens up the bottom left, so it's a little tricky.
一座基地正遭到围攻。
Ghouls just standing around for a bit. It is, of course, quite tricky here to maneuver these acolytes in a position where I can't be attacked. Hell, this should be salvaged. One backup acolyte as well, which can later build an expansion at all times, so it's not really a waste. But the tech timing is a problem.
一座基地正遭到围攻。
Last game of the day, yep.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Ooh, Moon tier 2. Both tier 2. Yes, Budcrumbs FFA in 2 hours, 40 minutes for now. It is 2 versus 2 versus 2 versus 2.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Moon, what do you do now with your Huntress army? The building positioning kind of made an AP push not impossible, but very hard. So try to transition into an expo. This will be a lot of XP. At least the tech isn't too late, because he was pressuring the acolytes for a bit, and that helped out with the tech timing. But usually the timing advantage is on the undead side, except if you go for a tier 2 expo. Let's go. Moon sees it immediately, and that's where you can put hunts to good use. In those situations, it's amazing. Also versus ghouls, they're pretty amazing. Wouldn't even be too much advice to go for surrounds here now, because it's just all ghouls gonna melt. Okay, so this could be used as a decoy to take Moon off the map to prevent his level 3, or you feed him a bit. Unfortunate Ziggurat timing. Has to cancel the Haunted. Lets the Ziggurat finish. Ooh, I wonder if that repair is enough. So close. He's grinding quite a bit, but Moon with a follow-up attack with that Panda. Always good if leveled. And this time Moon is not getting surrounded. Oiled up the Keeper. But that's a 150 gold gone. And maybe even another. Oh, that's brutal damage. One more coil in a bit. The staff was stolen by the DK. Is the Keeper safe? Down there. We didn't see it. Okay, Lucy with the 2 Ziggurat losses. Supply blocked. Moon's Expo is finishing. Didn't get the Keeper. It was kind of tough to follow what's happening. Sorry about that. It's my camera vision. Oh, rough. Okay, Moon in his territory. A Keeper Panda combo. Not the most normal to see. Mostly paired with Alchemist if you go Keeper, but the situation called for it, and Panda already paid off. Now it's time for creeping. Can easily retreat. As there's no coil, just right clicks. Still some last hits possible. Didn't get that one though. Lich is bringing the heat, or rather the cold. Feels like Moon was expecting mass ghouls, mass gargs. But it's ghouls, fiends, Destro push. And that is scary. Lucy nicely playing this in an unstubborn way. Oh, this is not working out. Well, then plan B. Without brute forcing anything, without losing too much time. I like that. But the longer the game goes, the better for Moon. He's only tier 2 though, so it's a long way till he's in fighting shape. The Panda will carry, can carry later on against ghouls and fiends. And Moon has made various hero combos possible, but not having a Demon Hunter is a liability. But he has a lot of gold for heal scrolls and invo potions. Moon can't spend any time in no upkeep to be greedy. AP counter immediately, nice. Oh, Lucy's in trouble. With the movement speed advantage of Dryads, you can buy some time, poke a little bit, spread the poison, force coils early. he has to pull back. It doesn't feel good.
一位玩家的部队正遭到
Moon charging forward. Ghoul's not in range of the panda. Oh, that's a feed for free. AP was dealt with, but I would have... Wouldn't a push have been better at this stage? Grab the Naga, go for the push. Like, Moon is only getting better for here! Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, million damage. Shield Scroll used immediately. There's still one for Moon. He doesn't have a TP, but his staff is ready and an Invo Potion. He should be safe. Creeps are getting involved, weirdly enough. Oh wow, there's so many good dad jokes in chat right now. I love you all.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Comrade Wiz, thank you very much for gifting a test, a sub to Testfrage. And Lucy can stabilize. For now, at least. But again, advantage with the Dryads. The question is, what do you do against these Destros? Well, do you need anything against the Destros? Still fight for the red spot. Lucy didn't saturate the base. Oh, lasted for Moon, right? Brilliant! Also the positioning, where the Acolytes can't reach the expansion.
一位玩家
Brilliant.
正遭到攻击。
Lucy's trying to maneuver them around, but Moon is ready one step ahead with the Dryads in the middle. Lovely. Just lovely. And now he got the transition to tier 3. He's still slowing down the economy and Lucy doesn't notice.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Moon is playing this so well. Ah, like my stream. Who's not playing this well? Fix stream. There we go. Okay, apparently we lost a little bit of time here, but things haven't changed yet. Supply lead for Moon. Tech on the way. This is the most fragile state that Moon's gonna be in. The staff is on cooldown. He still doesn't have a TP, and Lucy's inventory is filled to the brim. He got quite some toys to play with. Oh, dodges the coil. Okay, Moon is online. Wonderful. He's taking losses, but he's dealing even more, slows down the expansion even more, levels up the panda, levels up the keeper. And now he got crows and bears. Echo should be able to unsummon enemy buildings. Dude, that is the best idea. Good execution by Moon.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
And now Lucy, that was a heal scroll, mana potion. He did force an invo potion as well. And level 5 panda should be lights out. For Moon, it's obviously a lot about chop control from here on out. If he gets the heal scrolls, he should be safe.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
And yeah. Keeper is in a little bit of trouble, but 3 base versus 2 base. With Panda being close to 5. Lucy has to come up with a play. A very destructive play. The problem is, Keeper made it to the shop, has a town portal, he'll scroll invul, finds more mana on the Panda as well. The hunts, which are basically XP tomes now, are gone. And it's a rough late game from here on out. We do have web, but we also have the Night Elf web in terms of entangle. Is that the last fight? Oh, these fiends are just vanishing. In the late game, a 10-foot lead, a level 5 Panda, everything clumped up. Oh, wow. Look at this damage. Just fantastic. Lucy losing more. 2 fiends gone. And the crows! Ah! What's happening there? What's happening with that fiend? Kinda lost. Makes bears disappear. That was a sweet and crisp dispel. Problem is, he just can't run. Constant dryad slow. Love it. Ooh, there we go. And that wasn't the play, Lucy. Moon is banking more and more and more. 1,000 gold. Almost maxed out. Gets 2 upgrades. 3 on the way. And the undead nuke isn't there yet. No level 3 Nova, no level 2 Fork Lightning. And Moon, complete shop control with double Orb of Venom, love it, maxed out. All that's missing is like 3 Chimera Roots and up to 100 supply. That would be a classic get out of my game move! Oh wow, these crows were exposed. But same goes for the undead army, everything in one spot. It's pretty bad against AoE damage, but there's no way to run. There's nowhere to hide. And that's game. Oh, Lucy, it was a great day. But in the end, Moon played super well on Echo Isles. Really well done. The positioning between the 2 bases when Lucy's expert was up, the knowledge that he doesn't have to break the Haunted Goldmine and Ziggurats, but if you don't have Acolytes, it doesn't mean anything. Transitioning into tech in the meantime and saturate your own base, plus the next base, it was just stellar Moon play. Love it.